What's up, family? It's Martin Luther King weekend, and people all across the United States are celebrating. Some a little too ratchetly. Fam, you got people out here making posters and flyers of Martin Luther King, throwing up gang signs, holding up bottles of alcohol, flossing jewelry, flashing cash. Got the man on a flyer with some half-naked chicks who look like they're for the streets. Not saying they're for the streets, I'm just saying that's what they look like. Another flyer depicts him supposedly hosting a twerk contest. You know Martin Luther King wasn't about all that damn foolishness. And these flyers are not just popping up in the South, like some people would have you believe. They're popping up all over the country. I got flyers right here in this video from New York, Cleveland, Philadelphia. They're popping up everywhere. And you know what, now that I'm on that, let me just say this real quick. I'm not gonna even spend a lot of time on it, but I'm gonna address this real fast. There are some black people around this country who, because of the slavery legacy of the South, the Jim Crow and all that stuff, they think they're actually better than black people who are from the South. Not all of y'all, but some of y'all think y'all actually better. Let me remind you that while you ran, we was down here fighting. Let me remind you that your grandparents and your great-grandparents and their grandparents and their great-grandparents, they're from the South. Don't ever forget where you come from. Moving on. You're already exploiting his name and likeness and ain't giving his family nothing. His people ain't getting no money. I'm talking hundreds of millions of dollars are being made over this weekend. In his name, people using his likeness, his images. At the very least you can do is be respectful. The very least. It ain't like putting this man on a flyer, holding up bottles of alcohol and iced out and throwing up gang signs. It's gonna make people come to your party. That ain't what's gonna make them come to your party. It's the party itself. You can easily put some good looking chicks on the cover of a poster, throw up a host, a celebrity or whatever, or just put the name of the event on there, and if people want to come, they're going to come. They're not coming because Martin Luther King is holding up bottles of alcohol. Oh, Martin Luther King going to be there? Come on, fam. Come on, man. You can't expect people to have respect for you when you don't have self-respect. This is bigger than Martin Luther King. In regards to the people who are exploiting him and using these images, they're disrespecting themselves. It shows you how low they are. That's cold-blooded, man. The man didn't live like that. No, he was not perfect. He was not a Messiah. But he did a lot of good. That ain't where his legacy stopped at. His legacy didn't stop in the gutter. You know, the man had class. The man had style. You know, to taint his image like that, man, I'm telling you, fam, it's some people in our society don't respect nothing. They don't respect nothing, and they wonder why they don't get any respect. They wonder why they always bumping heads. They don't respect nothing. And let me call out these graphic designers too, because They sitting over there like mad scientists in front of those computers making these stupid ass flyers. You should be like some of these people who refuse to service people who are uncivilized. Somebody hit you up, yo man, can you make the flyer like that? Nah man, you know, I can't do that. Can't make that kind of flyer. You need to get somebody else to do that. And the next person they call, nah man, I can't do it. I know. Now you're gonna always get somebody to do it because you know it's always a low life out there willing to do anything for money. Anything for money. All money ain't good money. Boy, I tell you, man, in this world, if you don't know what you will do for money, you better know what you won't do for money. The family should sue. If Martin Luther King was my relative and I had some say, I'll sue every last one of y'all asses. I'll sue you. I'll make you take it down. I'll do a whole scrub of the entire internet. Any websites that has it posted, I'd sue the websites. Oh yeah, I do a complete scrub. Any companies got their name on it, anybody putting logos at the bottom, at the top, talking about sponsored by Crown, sponsored by Cadillac. I'm suing Cadillac, I'm suing Crown, I'm suing everybody. You're gonna put some respect on my family name. I wouldn't allow them to handle me like that. No way possible, fam. That man don't deserve that. I bet you ain't gonna see these white folks out here doing no ignorant shit like that, posting JFK or Reagan. I bet you ain't gonna see nothing like that on them. I bet you ain't gonna see no President's Day with white folks showing Abraham Lincoln holding up some bottles of cognac. That's a damn shame. Everybody that's participating in that ignorance need to be lined up and given one big I'm gonna leave you with this, a quote from Martin Luther King Jr. himself. There's nothing in the world more dangerous than sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. No more talk.